What is going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we are bringing you another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on Pokemon White again. I had so much fun playing Generation 5 the last time, so I'm coming back on it again, playing Pokemon Black this time. And the challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Black with only set damaging moves? Now, you guys do not know what set damaging moves are. Is moves that basically do a set amount of damage regardless of levels, regardless of power. And they are, there's two in the game according to Bulbapedia: Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom. Now, there is a gray area between Nightshade and Seismic Toss, whether those are actually set damaging moves, but I decided, executive decision, I am going to just avoid using those two, and I'm just going to use Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom. So me entirely eliminating Nightshade and Seismic Toss, it makes it extremely hard. So I took the liberty of spawning in my first Pokemon that has both moves, Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom, and all its moves are Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom, so it cannot use any other move. So there is no possible way of cheating. And so for some reason I chose Dratini to have these moves. I'm not too sure why, but we'll just roll with it. We have a Dratini that has Sonic Boom and Dragon Rage as moves, and are only the moves that it can use. And that's how the challenge is gonna work. It's interesting. I'm not too sure why I chose the Dratini, because there are Pokemons in Pokédex that can learn Dragon Rage. I could have used those, but it's too late to go back. So before we get into the challenge, I want to ask you guys if you guys could leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas. I got this in the comments down below. And also subscribe if you guys are not already. We are very close to 7K, so if we can hit 7K, it'll be greatly appreciated. I know you guys love these types of videos, and I'll always love putting out these videos, so don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I upload, because I upload 2 times a week, Wednesday and Saturday every week, so just to get a reminder. And now we're going into the challenge itself. Obviously, Dragon Rage is a fantastic move when we start the challenge, because none of the Pokemons will have more than 40 HP or can like really defend against dragon types in the first place. So Dragon is a great typing to have at the start of it, because nothing can really hurt it. And also Dragon Rage does amazing amount of damage right now. Now we head into Sheraton City Gym, and we get the puzzle wrong for a bit. As a veteran Pokemon player, we still get the quiz wrong on accident. I don't know what was going through my head, but we got it wrong. Anyways, we head into the gym challenge, and like I said, since we are in the beginning of the game, it's very easy. Ironically, because most challenges are harder in the beginning and easier at the end, this one is easy at the beginning, harder at the end. Anyways, we mowed down the first gym leader, Silent, super easy because we one-shot everything. It's a murder out here, but obviously we gotta calm it down. We gotta calm it down. Since I am limited to only set damaging moves, I have an HM slave that has all the HMs I need to beat the game, and all the convenient ones just in case. But actually, I take that back. It can do something. It can switch in. It just can't attack because I am using only damaging moves. But that's not limited to just one Pokemon. I'm just gonna say that. Ooh, surprise at the end. You understand what I'm trying to put out. Now, once we head into Nacron City, there is a gym obviously in the museum, and that gym fight will be against Lenora. We head into Lenora, the next gym leader, which is a normal type gym leader, and we get pretty unlucky. We get smacked around a bit, and we gotta restart. We lost our first gym leader fight already. That is kind of embarrassing, but we come back a bit stronger, and we smashed her. This time she gave us no trouble at all because she didn't really attack me. And we get the second gym badge, and we move. One thing that I always liked was this fossil stand-up of Armaldo. Armaldo is one of my favorite Pokemons of all time. It looks super cool, the front of it, and I don't know, it looks really cool. Who cares about the stupid white stone? We got Armaldo. Once we finish with the shenanigans in the Pinwheel Forest, we're gonna head into Castelia City, the big city. There's a lot of things in Castelia City. One main thing is the gym. We're gonna head in the gym first, and we're gonna actually end up evolving our Dratini in the gym to a Dragonair. Dragonair at this stage is pretty ridiculous, but kind of need it because we only do 40 damage each turn. Dragonair is a bulking beast, so we head into Berg with it, and it is destroying everything. It's clearing through everything. Now, you might be wondering what Sonic Boom does. It does 20 damage, so it's half the Dragon Rage, but Sonic Boom can set up Dragon Rage in a sense that it can set up, do a little damage, so that Dragon Rage can knock it out the following turn without having to worry about low HP and then the AI healing. So That's why Sonic Boom is a bit useful. Other than that, it's actually really bad because it can miss. It has not 100% accuracy, so it can miss, which is crap. It is garbage. So that's why you always choose Dragon Rage. After that, we also get the Eviolite because Dragonair needs some defense boosted because it's not fully evolved and it's a great item to have. After our little date with N on the Ferris wheel, we're heading into Elisa's gym, and Elisa, the electric gym leader, is not going to do much against a dragon type, so it's a pretty fair game to play right now. This Dragon Rage thing is, I know it's doing less and less damage. I'm starting to see how little it does, and this might be the last gym that it is really easy to beat everyone with, but we're still getting through it because we resist everything, and luckily for that, we smashed through Elisa and we're heading into Driftfield City. Now there's a few things in Driftfield City that are pretty useful for us. One thing to note, there is a person in the house that will give us a Shell Bell, and that will be useful. However, Shell Bell is a recovery item move that depends on how much damage you do is how much you get recovered, and I'm gonna tell you that I don't get a lot from it from Shell Bell. If I did, I would have used it more, but it's still an item that recovers HP, so it's an item. It's an item. I'll have it just in case, but I doubt I'll use it, or will I? Anyways, now that I'm in the gym, it is very apparent that all these Pokemon are starting to live my attacks very well. I might be a high level, but these Pokemon are starting to live my hits pretty well and are getting a bit stronger and scarier than I imagined. Hey, we head into the clay fight, and a little scary that we almost lost. Even at the end with the Palpitoad just didn't want to die, it lowers my accuracy more and more, and eventually I do hit him with the last Sonic Boom and it dies, but that's pretty scary. Accuracy drops and it has an Aqua Ring around it. We could have lost that one pretty easily. We got a wake up call that all these Pokemon are kind of scary. We head into Chargestone Cave and we got a useful item called a Lucky Egg. It'll boost our XP gains per Pokemon we beat, so we could get higher levels pretty easily, but we're still gonna have to run Eviolite in the gyms. Speaking of which, we are gonna head into the Flying Gym, the Charleston City Gym, against Skyla. Skyla is a Flying Gym leader. However, that is not the scary prospect of her team. The scariest prospect is that she has a lot of Pokemons on her team. Also, on a quick note, I died on the tower somehow. Just randomly died. I mean, I wouldn't say randomly. Dragon Rage is not the best move. Anyways, we head into the Skyla fight, and most of her Pokemons aren't doing a lot of damage, and that is the only saving grace I really have, because I 3-shot about everything, and that's giving them 2 turns essentially to attack me. And when 3 Pokemons are allowed to attack you, you're scared. That's a lot of turns to getting attacked, because normally when you're in a normal run, in normal gameplay, right now you should be one-shotting everything or like doing a lot of damage to the opponent. This time I'm just stuck here. I'm set at damage range and it's annoying. The only thing I can do is buff my HP and defense through Eviolite, and that's about all I can like control. We head into a Sharon fight, and Sharon kind of stalls me out a bit with his Servine and Leech Seed. Luckily I switched out into my HM sleeve. I didn't use any move, obviously. He's just a father, and I come back in. We destroy the rest of his team. Luckily for that, we had a Shed Skin, a very clutch Shed Skin, and we beat Sharon. But obviously the prospect of such a hard fight is right there. I was level 50 and he's barely early 30s still, and it was just a tough battle. Yeah, I'm a bit scared for what's coming up, especially since there's an Ice Gym leader next in Icarus City. I had a tough decision because I could evolve my Dragonair right here, right now, to a Dragonite. However, as you can see, when we're fighting Bryson with a Dragonite, it's just so weak to it. It does not have an Eviolite. It's 4 times weak to Ice now, so it's even worse. And it doesn't do any more damage, so there's no upside to getting Dragonite, which is kind of sad because I really love Dragonite. Dragonite is one of my favorite Pokemons, but ironically, Dragonair for this challenge is actually better than Dragonite. And I decided to obviously restart the fight and keep my Dragonair for the fight instead. I live more attacks, however, obviously I still lose a few times, so I have to get a good enough roll where this Beartic just misses all his move and it just lets me kill it. And then when the Cragano comes out, it actually doesn't use Frost Breath at all. I'm not sure if it has it or not, but it uses Aurora Beam constantly, and we are allowed to destroy it. And that's Bryson. We beat the Ice Gym Leader. Somehow we beat the Ice Gym Leader, but that is insane to me. Now, quickly, after that gym fight, I had a realization that things are too hard. Things are too hard with one Pokemon with Dragon Rage, because nothing else is working. And even after that, I had a fight with Bianca, and Bianca is just so annoying to fight because the Musharna is so strong too. It's not strong in a sense that it's good. It's just strong because it has a lot of HP and just takes more Dragon Rages than the rest of the Pokemons. So from that understanding, I knew I had to build a real team. Not a real team. I had to build more Pokemons into my team, and the only Pokemons that are available and the only Pokemons I really wanted to use are Dragon types. So we went out, we caught a Druddigon, we caught a Haxorus, and we caught another Haxorus. And we just trained up the Axews into Haxorus, and it's just Dragon Rage it. I'm not going to say if I did or not use Dragon Rage off camera, wink wink, to get up the Haxorus off camera, but I might have done that. We head into Drayden, the Dragon Master Gym Leader person, and we send out a Druddigon first. Druddigon is obviously, you know, Dragon Raging. Luckily this Axew is super dumb, and it Dragon Rage in front of me twice and just never hit me. Oof, this thing is another kind of stupid. Very interesting Pokemon. In the gym trainers, that actually killed me a few times, but luckily it didn't do anything this time, so we got off with that one pretty easy. Druddigon is going on a tear. It does a lot of damage to the opposing Druddigon. However, he heals it, and we just got to restart on damaging process. Eventually, my Druddigon dies with my Oshawott, my HM Slave, and then Haxorus picks it up. Haxorus gets knocked down by the opposing Haxorus, and then my Dragonair comes out with its Eviolite, high level 61, and it destroys the Haxorus, and we beat Drayden. And we beat all 8 gym leaders with the Dragon Rage. I wouldn't say Sonic Boom, because Sonic Boom really didn't play much of a hand in it. But we've done that, now we move. Now another Pokemon that we can pick up is Hydreigon. Hydreigon is a really strong Pokemon. However, it evolves at an insane level, so I'm not going to say anything, but we have a Hydreigon. How did we get it? Shh, we might have trained off screen. Again. Anyways, we got a Hydreigon, Dragon Rage only obviously, so it's time to head into the Elite Four. And I start off all Elite Four fights with my Druddigon, because Druddigon is, I guess, my weakest Pokemon in a sense, even though all the Pokemons are kind of the same. I actually enjoy using Druddigon because it had Rough Skin as an ability, so it does a bit more damage if they just touch him. It goes down to Kofag at the beginning of Chantal, but one of my Haxorus comes out and can beat it up. Golduck comes out. I had no idea that this Golduck is pretty strong, and it almost killed my Hydreigon. However, Hydreigon takes it down, and then the Chandelier thought it was tough or something, and then it came out, got smacked around. I have Shell Bell on my Hydreigon just so I can get some HP recovery, because the new technically is my second best Pokemon right now, because I know for sure Dragonair is the best Pokemon because it lives anything. And just like I said, once Hydreigon goes down, Dragonair comes out, cleans up the scraps, and well, kinda in a sense, because this thing has Curse Body, and every time you use Dragon Rage, it just Curse Bodies up, and it's fairly annoying. I won't lie. But we beat Chantal with that, and now we head into Grimsley. Like I said, I go always in the same direction, left to right, for no reason. We start out the battle. Oh, the Scrafty was so annoying, but once we get through it, it's a bit easier. But it's so annoying, just sand attacking. Anyways, Krookodile comes out. It has Dragon Claw, which is a scary prospect to have, and it heals itself. And then now my Dragonair is down. Now I've really played myself, but luckily for us, Hydreigon clutches it up because it's a very good Pokemon. It just clutched things up, and we beat Grimsley with Hydreigon. Next up is the Psychic Elite Four member, Caitlyn. Caitlyn has some bulky Pokemons. They are so fat. They take a lot of damage, and unfortunately for us, Dragon Rage does only 40 damage. If you guys have not noticed that, it only does 40 damage. So we've gone through a lot of Pokemons on her first Pokemon, which is Reuniclus. and now we gotta play around with like barely any Pokemons on our team. We get the job done at the end with Dragonair and our Hydreigon. Hydreigon again clutches things up against the Musharna. Musharna has ridiculous HP, so it just took forever to beat. But once that's done, we head into the Fighting Elite Four member, which is Marshall. Marshall Matters is going to be a bit tougher. We started with Druddigon because Druddigon has rough skin on it. However, he starts off with a stone etching throw, so it's annoying. That's what it is. It's very annoying. Salt comes out. Hydreigon obviously is going to be a bit harder to use because it's a fighting versus dark dragon, so tough to use. Haxorus does take down Stalk, but Conkeldurr does take down Hydreigon, and now it's just a trade battle. We're just trading 1 for 1. Lucky for me, Dragonair does come out victorious at the end, and we beat Marshalls. Now, here comes the last 2 battles. Now, I need some preparations for this. So, first, I deposited all my Pokemons, but my do what? You might be wondering what am I doing, but I have a plan. So, firstly, I am going to sandbag the first fight, but only after I've actually caught this Pokemon. This Pokemon's called Reshiram. We caught it with Master Ball. Then we're going to sandbag this battle completely, making us black out on purpose. However, that doesn't change the fact that we caught Reshiram. Now we have a Reshiram on the team. We're going to fly back to Charlatan City. We're going to teach the Reshiram Dragon Rage. Now I have a full party of 6 dragons that has Dragon Rage, and I'm ready to fight N. And now we go back into the end fight. We have 6 dragons with Dragon Rage now, and they're all pretty scary Pokemons. However, Dragon Rage is not a scary move. We trade out multiple Haxorus for our Zakrums, and then we trade out our Druddigon for the Vinlux, and basically on the back foot right now because we're losing more and we're not trading efficiently. However, we start getting on a better roll once we take out the Caracosta, and then the Arceus comes out. All we have to do is really get it low enough to the point that is in Defeatist, and then it'll be easy to fight against. Hydreigon comes out, obviously destroys that. My last Haxorus gets knocked down by the Zoroark, but Hydreigon comes out, gets slapped around a bit with the Focus Blast, but we beat it. And then Klinklang is the last Pokemon on his team, so we're slowly damaging it since it can't do much to me, and we actually beat N. Hydreigon is the best investment we've ever made. And now we head into the Guesses fight. Guesses always start with Kofag, and unfortunately we lost one of our Haxorus to this Kofagrius. However, we do knock it down. Next comes out a beast of his Pokemon, which is Hydreigon. Hydreigon is going to be a very dangerous threat because it has Dragon Pulse, and all my Pokemons are Dragon types. Luckily for us, most of my Pokemons can live 1 hit. However, we sacrificed so many of our Pokemons against this Hydreigon that in the end, it's actually tough to say if it was worth it or not. However, Guesses decide to not heal for whatever reason, and we actually slapped his Hydreigon, and we beat it with our Hydreigon at the end. Luckily for us. His Buffalon comes out, and we luckily survived most of his hits. We traded 1 for 1 with my Druddigon, and now it's very just like the Elite Four. Hydreigon against the world. Hydreigon has to clutch it up. Hydreigon sees the Seismitoad. I don't know what Hydreigon can do. It's just slowly hitting it with Dragon Rages, and it heals itself slowly. It's healing itself enough to where it's comfortable, and Seismitoad isn't doing enough. It's also not lowering my accuracy at all, and Hydreigon destroys the Seismitoad. And now it's 1v1 Electros versus Hydreigon at the end. Electros is just using electric moves, and it's not doing enough. And at the very end, ooh, he does not do enough to me, and we actually we clutched up with Hydreigon. Hydreigon takes out most of his Pokemons, I believe 5 of his Pokemons. Hydreigon actually takes out 5 of his Pokemons, which is insane. Hydreigon clutches it up with a 1v3 at the end. Buffalon, Seismitoad, and Electros all gets bodied by Hydreigon. And that's it. We've beat Pokemon Black with set damaging moves. I wish I did it on an easier generation because this was so painful. It was so annoying. But I had so much fun on it because I was like, is this possible? There's no way this is possible. I really wanted to do it with just Dragonair, but luckily I had a realization that that's impossible. That's so stupid. I can't do it with just Dragonair. But luckily we did it. We beat Pokemon Black with only set damaging moves. We had a full team of 6, very strong Dragon types, but hey, we got the job done, we got the title done. I want to say thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you're here and you watch the video all the way to the end, please leave a like, comment down some challenge ideas. I got this challenge ideas from the comments, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. And my name's Alpha, and I hope you guys all had a fantastic day, weekend, rest of the year. I'm just so happy I did this challenge. Anyways, thank you guys. My name's Alpha, and I'm out. Peace.